All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big welcome to all of you. Just to make sure that we are live and we are running, I want you to just show me that you are present by typing just where you have connected from. Tell me your name and please tell me a little bit about where you've connected from. That will be a way to set the stage and get ourselves running. Okay. So let's do that. Please type in out. By the time I'm able to see any of you be able to do that, it will indicate to me that you are actually live with me. So please type just your name and where you have connected from. Okay. I want to say a big welcome to Heath Miller here from Wisconsin. Heath Miller, it's nice to have you and to have you right nice. I also want to say a big welcome to Mark. Mark from New Zealand. Mark, it's nice to have you right there. Okay. Johnny from Michigan. It's nice to have you right there. And Myron the Esther, okay, from New Zealand. It's also nice to have you right there. And Deborah from North Carolina. Deborah, it's nice to have you right here and there. And all of you, I'm seeing quite a number of people who are. So let me begin. Let me begin by just saying a big welcome to all of you, those of you in the Americas, those of you in Asia, those of you in Africa, those of you in all corners of the globe. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have all of you right here. For those of you who might not know me, I will take this few minutes to just tell you who I am because that will be a way to help you to get to know me a little bit. My name is Dr. Kweku Anyinasari. I am currently a senior lecturer in 3 universities in Africa and in Europe, South Africa, Ghana, and in the UK. I love data. I've been working a lot with data, and because of that, I know how powerful data is and the fact that artificial intelligence is growing. And so I've been a businessman because I'm a professor of business. I tend to do business as well because you cannot be a professor of business without doing a business. And so I do businesses and I love the industry of, of referral marketing because it helps everybody, irrespective of your age, your caliber, your background. Every single person can thrive, can do well. And that is why I love the industry. Okay. And so if you have your team members, if you have every single person in your world, please tell them to join this call because I'm about to unleash some nuggets that will help us to be able to push our business to the highest level ever seen in the history of the world. And we are not just early birds for a joke. We are early birds for a reason. And as long as you are an early bird, you want to take advantage of the early bird spirit because as an early bird, it requires that you take all the things early and prepare yourself for the greater things yet to come. So I want to say a big welcome to all of you. My background was very humbling. I have sold things from the lowest level to the highest level. And even while I was going to school, I have tried as much as I can to be able to sell as many things as I can. And I think it is this. Even whilst I was doing my PhD, I was still cleaning. I was mopping. I was window cleaning. I was in England. I was doing all of these. I was packing boxes. There is nothing you will not give me that I will not do. And that is what has helped me. And so in my first company that I joined, I became a diamond, among one of the key leaders, and it helped me to grow myself. I have realized that learning is the foundation of anything. You cannot succeed in anything without that, without this, building up that thing in your head. If it doesn't matter anything you do, even if you want to go into a relationship, you want to learn how it is supposed to be run. If you want to go into a business, you want to learn how it's supposed to be run. If you want to go to school, you want to learn how learning is supposed to be done. If you want to be an accountant, you want to learn accountancy, a lawyer, you want to learn law, a teacher. You want to learn how to teach. And so learning is the foundation of everything, of everything. And that is why those who will learn, they will earn from that learning. And so today I'm humbled, and I'm going to share some of the thoughts that will help you to be able to rise up in this industry and be able to take your business. I'm going to start from the very beginning. And please, for those of you who are fantastic networkers, those of you who are incredible entrepreneurs, please note that some of the things I will be sharing here, you can use it to build even your other businesses. And you want to probably make notes so that it will help you to be able to build your business to the highest level. And please help me. Help me by commenting on the stage. It will help me to also know the sort of people that I am actually dealing with at each point in time. So let's begin. Let's begin and share knowledge that will help everyone here to become a black diamond in GBU. Okay. All right. So your business starts with something. It starts with having a programming. And your programming is one of the finest things you can have in the world. Your programming is what challenges you in every action you take. I'll give you an example. If you were born into a family that they do not speak about wealth, they do not talk about money, they do not talk about certain things, it becomes something you have to learn before you can actually accept that this is part of human life. If you are in a family that does not discuss medicine, it does not discuss accounting, it does not discuss business, you would have to learn deeply to be able to enjoy yourself in the business world. Your programming would define your belief. Your belief system is what is going to help you to be able to take care of anything you want to take care of. And so if your belief system is negative belief system, you will notice that everything that you tend to do is not going as planned because your belief system is shaky. And when that belief system is shaky, it doesn't matter what you do. You will put in all the effort. You will fight. You will do everything. And yet you realize that it's not going. Because your belief system, your programming, and your belief system is what you are applying, because that is what gives you the feelings. The feeling you have, that is what is going to push you to take the action. And so if you believe that I don't think I can do this business, all right? I don't think I can do this business because I think the business is for people who are highly networked. That belief system will influence your feeling. And because you believe that it's for people who are highly networked, what's going to happen is that you will not take the action. And because you don't take the action, you don't get the result. And because you don't get the result, you cannot repeat your lifestyle that it is. And so our programming is very important. Our knowledgeable understanding is very important. Our belief system, that is what is going to push us to the next level that we have to get to. And so today we are going to look at some of the things that will help us to shape our belief system that we can integrate into our actions that we go and take in this business. That will integrate the results that we have. See, the people that you see doing well in this business, the people who are doing so well, they are doing so well because of a certain belief system they hold. They believe in themselves. They believe in the go back up business. They believe in, I'm telling you, they believe in it. I believe 1,000,000,000% in the business that we are doing. I'm telling you, I believe in it. And that belief system, you see, in my mind, I'm already a black diamond. And I want to believe that in your mind, you are already a black diamond. You want to have that. Even if you are not, you want to believe you are. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. If you think negative, you see negative. If you think positive, you see positive. And so your belief system is a champion in the way you operate in this business. And we want to hold that belief system so high. So let's continue because we've got some incredible things. So how do you have to run your business, especially on social media? Okay, so the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, I will encourage all of us to do is to try as much as you can to design your profile. Design your profile. Write down your profile. What do I mean by write down your profile? Okay. And I love the point that Roland is saying, believe in the business is who you are. Okay. Design your profile. Write it down. And how do you write it down? So I'll give you a little bit of tips. And you want to document that your profile does not have to be highfalutin. Your program does not have to be highly educational. Your profile has to be with some things you are good at. And I'll be sharing some of the things that we can be good at. And then you package that profile very nicely and put it on your social media. Put it on your LinkedIn. Put it on your Facebook. Put it on your Instagram. Put it on your Twitter. Put it on TikTok. Everywhere. Let your profile speak for yourself. And see, some people hide who they are. Don't do that. Don't you hide who you are. Because who you are is important. And what you are becoming is your manifestation. Because the only way a person will buy into your business is when the person is buying you. You see, people only buy from those they like, they know, they trust. And so when you are looking for somebody on social media or even a stranger, and I'll be talking about strangers because hot market is something that we are all used to. Your family, your friends, your co-workers, okay? These hot and warm market, we are used to that. So I'm not going to talk about that. And it's interesting that normally those are the people who tend to reject us. Have you observed that? The closest people. They tend to not understand us. They think we are crazy. They think we are not even doing anything better in our lives. And so you want to go outside. You want to go to strangers. You want to go to social media. But you see, the person on the social media does not know you. And sometimes trying to explain yourself a lot to the person can take time. And so what you want to do is that you want to program yourself. You want to package yourself well for the person to buy you. And that is why you want to design your profile. You want the person to know as much as he can know about you. So that when the person goes to check on you, the person will say, okay, now I know the person I'm dealing with. And what is contained in your profile? Your profession. What job are you doing? What jobs have you done? What are you good at? Your education. Where have you attended school? People want to know a bit of that. Put it there. Your unique value proposition, that is powerful. Are you a person of endurance? Are you a person of love? Are you a mother of three? Do you know that as a mother of three, taking care of your children requires endurance. It requires love. It requires humility. It requires modesty. It requires so many attributes. Are you a person of humility? Are you a person who is an expert in advice? These are unique values you got to add to your profile. It's not just about your education. It is about you, everything about you. Your businesses. Are you an entrepreneur? Indicate that you are. Are you an achiever? What have you achieved in? Are you an organizer of events? Okay. You are organizer of events. Show that you are organizer of events. Let people know that you are an organizer of events. Okay. Do not hide who you are. Let people know you. Are you a person who have gone through tough times in the world? Yes, you are. Let people know about that. Are you a person who has gone through, difficult moments in life? Yes, you are. Let people know who you are. Places you have been to, recreations you've done, your family, okay? Anything that will help a person to get to know you, put those things there in your profile. Let people know you because that will make it easier for them to want to engage you. Okay, profile is a whole big thing, and it's something that probably as time goes on, we will talk about it later. Let's move on. Okay, now, when you are trying to talk to strangers, ladies and gentlemen, even those who are not strangers and those who are strangers, you want to post everything about knowledge. Throw in knowledge. Let people know that you know something. What do I mean? And I'm going to share some of those knowledge. You see, you got to consistently share information on your social media. Consistently. And I'll be asking you some questions, as we go further. Why? Because it allows people to know who you are. I tend to share at least 20 things on my social media every day. You got to be consistent. You got to stay at it. People are watching. You think they are not watching? Come on. They are watching. People are following you. So you got to give them value. Why? Because knowledge drives value. Knowledge commands value. And what is value? Value is anything that is useful to the user. That's value. Value is anything that is useful to the user. So whatever you are posting on the social media is got to be useful to the user, because that person will buy you before they buy what you have for them. And they will buy you based on the value you bring to the marketplace. And once you give a lot of value, it's not all, you see that very soon. It's going to be about the value you bring to the marketplace. You know why? Because value commands its own returns. Value drives returns. Value creates returns. The people who look for money, they don't always get the money. In fact, money doesn't like people who look for it. Money loves those who create value. But you can't create value without knowledge. And so you got to learn. And the more you learn, the more you can give value. And the more you can give value, the more your value will command its own returns. So the first thing you got to do is we have to be more. We have to be more. You see, you as an individual, you got to be more. The information you put out there, people will have to see that information and say, wow, who is that? What kind of message is that? And there are several people. If you don't know that, follow some of the leaders in the industry. If you follow some of the leaders, Les Brown, Tony Robbins, okay, some of the great guys in the industry, and some of the posts they make, it will help you to know some of the important information that you can share, in those situations. So value that you bring to the marketplace is very powerful, and it helps several people to be able to do well in the world. Now, once you have become more, then you can do more. You see, when you don't know what to post, when you don't know what to give, it's because you have not become more. You have not done more to yourself. And so you cannot do more to other people. And once you become more and do more, I guarantee you, you will have more. You will have people chasing you. You don't chase them because your value is commanding them to you. And as you give that over time, people will see that you're a person of value and your value will command to them. Let's move on. So what value should you share on your status? What value should you share on your social media platform? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you some of the things you might want to share on your social media. You can look for quotes. You can look for stories. You can look for things related to what you are seeing right here. Some of them include risk taking. For example, you have not spoken about go back up to anybody, but you keep sharing information about the importance of taking risk. And you see, when you share importance of taking risk, people begin to gel at you because they begin to like that thing. For example, a woman takes risks by becoming pregnant. It takes risks to want to deliver. A woman goes through 9 months of pregnancy. It's not because it's fun. On the day of delivery, the child may die, the woman may die. And yet, women continue to take those chances. Why? Because taking risks, you make 2 mistakes. Not taking risks, you make 2 mistakes. And so it's better to take the risks. And so as you share this information on your social media about the importance of taking risks, people begin to side with you. They begin to love you. They begin to follow you. And so eventually, when you later on try to tell them about them taking the risks of joining you in your business, they will do it because you have given them value ahead of time. The other thing is fear. A lot of people don't like to take chances because they are afraid to take chances. A lot of people don't like to do certain things because they're afraid to do it. Fear is an acronym which stands for false evidence appearing real. False evidence. So you got to learn a little bit about fear. You got to understand why are people afraid. You got to begin to share knowledgeable information on fear. That fear is just a figment of the imagination. That fear is just things that is only in your mind. As you begin to share those information, people look back. Somebody is going through some tough moment. He is afraid to leave a relationship that is so painful. That person begins to side with you. The person begins to dance with you with that. The person begins to love you because you are telling the person not to be afraid to take the movement he has to take. So later on, when you now tell that person about God back, about your business, that person is going to move along with you because you have already given value. Your value has commanded its own returns. In fact, with higher knowledge, some of them might even come ahead of time. You will not have to follow them. They will come to you because they have recognized the value you bring to the marketplace. Endurance. People need endurance in school. People need endurance in the home. People need endurance in relationship. People need endurance in business. People need endurance in several things. These are some of the things you can study about endurance and share nuggets on endurance. Share nuggets about the power behind endurance. No matter how tough it takes, no matter how dark the room might be, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. If you share some of this information, it will help people to begin to recognize the importance of them enduring through the situation. You can share things related to investment, things related to entrepreneurship, things about knowledge, things about, wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom is the ability to see what is obvious when it's a secret. Wisdom is the application of the knowledge that is contained in your head. When you begin to share important things like that, people begin to side with you. They begin to see the value you are giving to them. Share things related to the subconscious mind. The human mind is the most unexplored continent in the universe. Share information about that. When people begin to see the value you are giving them on the subconscious mind, they will follow you before you follow them. Share information on value. Share on virtue. Share on relationships. So many people are in relationships. They don't know. Some are in difficult relationships. Some are in enjoyable relationships. If you are good at that, bring that to the marketplace. Share information about mentorship. Let people know that mentorship is the only legal shortcut to success. You can't succeed alone. You need a giant whose shoulder you can stand on before you can do well. You can't do it all by yourself. You need someone. You need a mentor. You need a coach. You need a guide. Okay? You need to stay in the mind of some of these people. And that is how you... So get information on mentorship. Let the world know about the importance of mentorship. Learn about business in general. Okay? Learn about business in general. Learn about the importance of a person doing business in addition to his job. Indicate to people that you cannot rely on your salary alone for the rest of your life. You cannot depend on a single stream of income for the rest of your life. You cannot work 40 years of your life putting your life into someone's hands. You can't do that. Let people know the importance of doing a business. You see, the point is that a lot of people don't know that they even have to do a business in the first place. They think they're okay. They think they're comfortable, comatose. Everything is fine. I'm okay. I don't need anything. I don't need any business. They don't know the value of a business at home. Why don't you share that with them first? Why don't you let them know the importance of doing the business in the first place before you even come and talk about your business? They need that. They need to understand that. And the more you let people know these things, the more you are going to drive them towards you. Share hope. A lot of people are hopeless. A lot of people don't know what's going to happen. People are uncertain about the future. Share information on hope. Share information on the essence of hoping. Hope is a good thing. Maybe it's the best of things. You want people to know. And ladies and gentlemen, these are information that you can share every day on your status. I do that 20 times a day. And I space them out. I don't do all of them at one go. Every 1 hour, I'm sharing some of them. Every 1 hour, I'm sharing some of them. Every 1 hour, I'm sharing some of them. You got to put in the time, man. You got to put in the energy. You got to put in the energy. You got to put in the time. You got to share information that are really powerful. It takes time to be successful. I will not lie to you. It's not a joke. Business takes time. Eric Worre speaks about a 1357 rule. It takes 7 years to become a world class. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes money. It takes learning. It takes sacrifice. Success is not a comfortable procedure, man. Success is about a deliberate intention. You got to be deliberate that you want to succeed. You got to be intentional that you want to succeed. It's not going to come on a silver platter. If it is, so many people would have been successful by now. I'm telling you. It's not a comfortable procedure. That's why a lot of people don't want to get there. But with the opportunity we have in our hands, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you got to go all in before you go all out. You got to fight every step of the way to prove to the doubters that you are the head and not the tail. That you are the beginning and not the end. That you are the pace setter. You are the last stop of generational poverty. You are the last stop of financial challenges in your family. You are the one going to lift up things. That you decide that you will make things happen. And you will work your way to the black diamond that you got to be. So understand it. Understand that it's not going to be simple. Understand that it's not going to be comfortable. Understand that it requires sacrifice. Understand that it's not going to be easy. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. You don't want things to always be easy. Okay, I love the point Evans is saying. The comfort zone is suicidal. It is suicidal, my friend. It is deadly. Okay, business takes time. It takes a lot of time. It is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Thank you, Dorothy. And that is how you got to understand. And so you got to keep working on yourself before you keep working on your business, before you keep helping others work on themselves and work on their business. It is a process. It is not an end in itself. It is a process. And once you understand that, you will shine no matter where you are, no matter who you are. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Now, when you start this business, don't assume. The beginners, they always assume. Okay, they assume that, oh, I don't want to talk to him. Some people even discriminate. They prejudge. Okay, you will say this man is too negative. This lady is too negative. She is too rich. She is too poor. You can't say that. You can't. You can't judge someone. You don't know the life the person is going through. Okay? You can't say that he or she is better than me. What's he better than you at? We all have five different, 10 fingers. Your fingerprint is different from his fingerprint. Your DNA is different from his DNA. So you have something he doesn't have. Don't think that because someone is a millionaire, that person will not do this business. Ladies and gentlemen, I have over 5 millionaires, dollar millionaires in my business. Don't discriminate. Don't say this one is too poor and this one is too rich. Don't say this man is already successful, so he will not do it. Don't prejudge. Don't say that I'm not a computer literate, and I don't think that he's a computer literate, so I don't think he will do. I doubt he even uses cloud service. You can't say that. You can't assume that. Don't say he's unfriendly. He looks too old, so I don't think he's going to do this business. Do not assume that someone is too busy, and because the person is too busy, the person will not do this business. It is a wrong assumption. I have seen that multiple times. Busy? I am busy. You are busy. Everyone is busy. So the fact that someone is busy, I remember in my previous company, a gentleman said that he will not contact me because I'm a doctor and I'm always learning and I don't have time. And so because I don't have time, he decided not to talk to me. And so another person spoke to me and I became, one of the wonderful crackers in the industry. The point is that you cannot judge who will do this thing well and who will not do this thing well. Every single person in your contact list is a potential black diamond. Please write it down there. Everyone in your contact list is a potential black diamond. Write it down there. Do not assume that that person is too cynical or too shy, okay, and so the person is not going to do this. No. Don't say he will not listen to me. Go and talk to every single person on the planet. And you got to do more. Don't speak to 5 people, 6 people. Talk to more people. That's what I do. Sometimes when I'm driving, ladies and gentlemen, I will stop the car. And when I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people, I will walk up to them and I will tell them about this opportunity that we have. I will do that. Yes. Okay. I will do that. And that is a beautiful thing that you want to do. Okay. Because it will help you. It will help you to be able to appreciate that everyone is a potential black diamond in this industry. So do whatever you can to speak to everybody without prejudging. That's what I do. Now let's go to your posts. What are you going to post every day? Morning, afternoon, evening, dawn, dusk. What do you post on your social media? What do you share, okay, on your social media? What do you share on your Facebook? What do you share on your WhatsApp? What do you share on your Instagram, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your YouTube? What do you share? Ladies and gentlemen, let me share something with you. The reason why some are doing so well in this business is because they are posting every day. And I mean it, every day. I have gotten people in countries I've never been to. I don't even know those people. Okay, some of them are strangers. And they contacted me simply because they kept seeing posts. See, you got to be a talkative of God backup. I'm telling you. You got to make noises for people to say, enough. Enough is enough. Let people know that you are the king. You are the queen of God backup. Let the world know that you love God backup with passion. Let people see it in your eye. Let it ooze out of you. And share the information related to that. Okay. And so what do you post? Let me tell you the easiest way to post. Okay. The easiest way to create a social media is to do it every day. Share value. Teach people. Whatever you learn here in trainings, go and teach the rest of the world. And share it on your social media. Let the world know about it. Let the world feel it. Let the world understand what it is. See, a lot of people don't even know what a cloud service is. Teach them about cloud service. Don't only go with God backup. No, tell them, why is it important to even have a cloud storage? Why is it important to have a cloud storage in the first place? Write things down and share that every day. Share that every day on your social media. Inspire people, educate people, entertain people. Because that way you are giving value to your audience. And then connect to them. And I'm going to give you scripts. Today I'm going to give us scripts on how I do some of these things. Connect with the people and become a better leader in the process. See, ladies and gentlemen, the more you teach people, I guarantee you, the more you yourself will see yourself accountable to your commitment. When you teach people, you will command returns to yourself because they will see value coming out of you. And you can, if you don't know how to teach, right, you can copy what the top leaders are doing, what the top coaches are doing, what the trainers are doing. Go and take the information on their status and their social media platform and share it. Share it. Do the same thing. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Over time, you will be able to create your own value. You'll be able to bring your own value to the marketplace. That is how you begin to do that. Okay. So I'm going to be giving you some scripts on how to go specifically around this. Use this formula. It's called CLAM. CLAM. Please note this formula down. This formula is a very powerful formula. If you use CLAM, you are going to do well. What is CLAM? It's an acronym. The C stands for comment on the post of other people. Comment on the post. When you see someone post, comment on it. When you see people comment on the comments. You see, when you do that, it makes the person come to like you. It makes the person show interest in you. And then like their post. Like it. Like what the person is saying. Like what the person is doing. Like it. And then that is an L. The A is add the person as a friend. You see, when you have commented on the person's post, now when you're adding the person as a friend, the person will remember you. Yes, I'm telling you. The person will remember you. And that is how you eventually go to the M. The M stands for message the person and introduce yourself. Message the person and introduce yourself. Hello, my name is Dr. KOA. Okay, and I'm going to give us a couple of scripts that I use so that you can use the same thing, because we got to grow. Go Backup is flying at a phenomenal rate, and we want to fly alongside with it. Now, the other thing you can be discussing with the person when you introduce yourself include your form, FORM. Depending on the conversation, you can discuss about your family when you have come to know the person. You can discuss about your occupation. You can discuss about your recreation. And then, of course, you can discuss about money. See, don't just jump into Go Backup. No. Don't do that. Okay? People have things going on in their life, man. People have things happening in their life. Don't just rush on them. Hey, let's go back. No. Get to know them. Discuss about occupation. Discuss about recreation. Discuss about money. Let me give us some scripts, ladies and gentlemen, that will help you and I to be able to skyrocket in this business. So I have some of the scripts here. So let's say that you want to talk to somebody. You share this information with the person and you say, hey, what's up? I love the post you shared where you talked about your practice warm-up routine with your son. Awesome video. That's it. You share that. Once you share that, and then you add, I love to connect with you. I also have my son, 6 years old, as well as a place of. See, when you do that, you have gotten a common ground with a person. Okay? You have gotten a common ground. And that is going to help you. That is going to help you to do well and connect with the person. So don't sell to the person. Connect with the person. Don't sell to the person. Connect with the person. Sometimes, let me share something with you. Sometimes the person will just go and that's what I do. Sometimes I will just click to add and connect to as many people as possible. Let me tell you why you can do that. In other words, you do not communicate with them. You can add them, connect. You know why? Because before the person will add you, the person will go and check on your profile. The person will read a little bit about you. And you remember I've already said that we should have our profile ready. The person will read a little bit about you. The person will like it. And because the person likes it, the person is going to do what? Accept that friendship. Accept the connection. And that is a good thing. So that is why you got to write your profile and keep it there, because people will buy you by knowing what you are about. Your profile will speak for you. Your profile will speak for you. If you agree with me, type yes, type Y. Your profile will speak for you. Type yes, type Y. Your profile will speak for you. Type yes, type Y. Because that is the way we can move in that regard. Your profile will speak for you. A lot of people will come to know you by just putting your profile out there. And that is what will drive people to you. That is what will command people to you. That is what will push people to you. Okay. because it will move them to come to you. Okay, let's move on. Now, some of the things you can say, people will tell you when you backstage them, when you try to chat them, they're going to say things like this. They're going to say, do I know you? The moment you say hello, blah, 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 the person is going to ask you, do I know you? You can imagine how the person is saying that. Do I know you? And this is where you got to create a commonality. Hey, I love the post that you shared about your blah, 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 blah. I love that post. Okay. And then that will silence the person. Because some are quite aggressive when you actually, jump into their inbox and try to chat them. Some of them will ask you, why are you reaching out to me? And you just thought, I have some good news for you. Sometimes you have to ask questions about something they have already posted. Someone will ask you, what do you want? Okay. And whatever this is, any of these things, what you want to do is that you always want to keep calm because you know what you are going to say, because you know what you're going to do, and that will help you to move. So this is one script you can use. Hey, you don't know me, but we belong to the same Facebook group. I love your post about your bulldog. I have one too. How old is yours? Okay. Isn't that beautiful? You are drawing a connection. Sometimes, even after writing this, the person will go and check your profile again to be sure whether you are not a scam, whether you are not someone who is joking with them. And that is where you get them. So get the information. Use these scripts. These scripts could change the nature of your business, I tell you. Let's move on. We don't have much time. Next, how do you now transition from that communication to the business? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to give you the magic script. Type there, the magic script, okay? Type the magic script. I'm about to give you the magic script that gets people interested. How you transition from your communication to the business. I'm going to give you that. And this is powerful. This is something the great people have been using to drive people into their business. I'm telling you. Okay. And here is a magic script. Now, before that, remember to know that you will keep this script with you. And you start using it and you see. This is a magic script. I am working on something exciting. It's big. It may or may not be for you. Would you be open to taking a look? I'm working on something exciting. I'm working on something big. It may or may not be for you. Would you be open to taking a look? Don't change it. Don't edit it. Use this. Use this. You will be grateful. Because the top millionaires in this industry, they have consistently used the script, and I have consistently seen people use the script. It will push your business to there. Let me tell you why this script is powerful. It will create curiosity. I am working on something big, something exciting. It will create curiosity. What is that? It will trigger a fear of missing out. You see, it will make the person feel that what am I missing out that this guy is saying? Why is it saying that it may or may not be for me? What is that? And it's also not pushy because you have given the person a way out. You're telling the person that it may or may not be for you. And so you have given the person a way out. If you customize this script, it will destroy the magic in it. I'm telling you. If you customize it, it will destroy the magic in it. Keep it as it is. Use it as it is. You are going to love it when you try it on 10 people. Try it on 10 people. It doesn't speak about business. It doesn't speak about cloud. It doesn't speak about networking. It doesn't speak about anything. It is what it is. And keep it simple and say, KISS. Look, if the person is not interested, no biggie. It's not a big deal. Next person. Next person. You see, some of us, when people are not interested, then we want to die. Why do you want to die? You are holding a diamond. You give the diamond to somebody. The person doesn't want a diamond and you want to die? No way. So go to the next person. Don't keep dwelling on the person when the person is not interested. If the person is not interested, he's not interested. It's not a problem. Move on. Move on. Move on to the next person. And that is how you drive the business. That is how you grow. That is how you push yourself to the limit. And please remember, we are not going to convince people. We are not convincing anybody. We are sorting out people. We are sorting out people. All right? We are sorting out people. A hungry person does not need to be convinced to eat. A hungry person does not need to be convinced to eat. Why? Because he's already hungry. He is hungry. If the person, look, people have to check what is in their life. If they like what's in their life, that's okay. If they don't like what's in their life, they come and join you. So don't convince anybody. If that person is hungry, if he wants something, he will come for it. Just give the value to them. Give the value to them. Time is of their essence. They will come at the right time. If the person says, yes, I am interested, I am open, I want to take a look at it. What is it that you have for me? Now that is when you got to invite the person. Invite the person to the Zoom, invite the person to the YouTube, invite the person to the webinar. That's one. Second, you want to send the presentation to the person, the company's presentation. You can send it to the person if the person is unable to attend the Zoom. You can send it to the person. I'm telling you, these are the things that I do. And keep in touch. Okay. Now, if the person is not going to read it or watch the presentation at a particular time, don't send it at that time. So you got to ask the person, what time do you think you can watch this video if I should send you? What time? What time do you think, okay, that this is what you need? What time can you watch it exactly? Is it 4 p.m., 5 p.m., or 10 p.m.? What time can you watch it? If the person says, I'll watch it at 10 p.m., so all right, then you know what? I will send it to you at 10 p.m. Don't send that diamond to the person when the person is not yet ready now. Value what you have. What you have is gold. What you have is diamond. What you have is oil. Don't throw it at that. Because once you give it to the person and the person forgets it, you have belittled that value. Okay. Thank you, Ras. Thank you for your information. Okay. And I'm seeing all the great comments that most of you are making there. It's giving me some volcanic eruption. I love it when you are commenting there and you're giving me some impetus to move on. I am on some intercontinental ballistic missiles. I am on some fire here because I see where this organization is going and I want to go all the way with it. And you want to go all the way with it as well. Okay, let's move on. Next thing. There are important things that anybody can learn from this. There are what is known as the duplication cycle. Okay, I think my slide has not shown that well here. But you want to learn two important things when it comes to the duplication cycle. Two important things, okay? One is prospecting for a number. You can prospect for a number. This is a whole course that we will learn later. How to prospect someone for his number, okay? It is a powerful thing. You see, you can prospect for a number, just the mobile number of the person, without prospecting for the need. The next level of prospecting is called prospecting for a need. That is different from prospecting for a number. They are two different things. And you want to learn both of them. That's a whole new thing that we can look at. Because the need is whether the person needs the money or he needs the service. And you want to know which one the person needs and go with that. The next is inviting. After inviting, you have presenting. After presenting, you have closing. After closing, you have follow up and follow through. And then after that, you have onboarding. Onboarding with a person, okay? I love the fire. I love the fire. Guys, See, you want to put, see, people must feel your energy. Say energy. Write it there for me. Energy. Energy begets energy. The same energy it takes to be poor is the same energy it takes to be wealthy. And so people must feel your fire. They must feel your energy. They must feel your passion. They must see that with or without them, you are flying. That's how they've got to see you. So you don't have to beg people. You don't have to be seen as begging them. Because once they sense that without them, you are not going to move forward, you are doomed. They have to feel you. And so you want to learn the secret of tell, show, try, do. Tell, show, try, do. Okay, we will learn deeply about this in the course of time, but I want to give you the snippets of the great things that are yet to come. Tell, show, try, do. That is how you help your people in your team. Ladies and gentlemen, help everybody in your team to do well. Your success in this business depends on the achievement of other people. See, watch this. Achievement is about you. Success is about other people when you are alive. Legacy is about other people when you are dead. Okay? Achievement is about you. Success is about other people when you're alive. Legacy is about other people when you are dead. And so for you to be successful, you got to help a lot of people achieve. And one way you can do that is called tap rooting. And tap rooting will lead to retention. Retention will lead to duplication. Okay? And then you can now promote everything about that. These are deep thoughts that we will look at them in the course of time. But what I want to focus on is the closing part. I want to focus on closing. After the person has watched the presentation, what do you do? A lot of people don't know what else to do. Closing is an art. Closing is a skill. And that skill, if you master it, I'm telling you, you will do great. I thank God I have mastered the skill of closing. I know it. I am so good at it. Let me give you a couple of them. Ask a series of questions. Be real. Be real with the person. The person has watched the video. The person has seen everything, but the person is delaying. Okay, let the person feel it. Let the person know it. What is the problem? Appeal to the emotion of the person. Instill fear of loss. Let me tell you how I instill fear of loss. I tell them that I have 7 people who are going to register tomorrow. If you register today, you will have an advantage of the spillovers if they come tomorrow. Some of them, I tell them, you remember I spoke to you before I spoke to some 4 people. Those 4 people are going to register tomorrow. But I spoke to you first before them. You are going to lose them. You are going to lose them. So once you do that, they will see the urgency in which they have to come on board. Boom, they will come on board. I'm telling you, this thing works. Let them know that the economy is not going to do the best for us. We got to do the best for us by ourselves. Let them know that life is uncertain. You can never predict tomorrow. So you got to start now. If your problem is the money, then that is even the more reason why you got to do this. Let them know that times can happen. And engage them till they sign up. So ask them a series of questions. Are you ready to get started with your payment? Are you ready to get started? What did you like best from the presentation? Heart to heart, communicate with them. What is your main hurdle now? If the person is delaying, what is preventing you from coming on board? Is money your problem? Do you feel you don't have time? Do you have doubts? Do you feel you can't talk to people? Do you need more information? Do you feel you can't get to do it? Look, you've got to engage them. Ask questions. You see, when you don't have anything to tell them, every day, when you don't have anything to tell them, that is when you don't know what else to do. And then you are chasing them. Come and register. Come and register. Come and register. No way. That's not how you do that. That isn't the way you go. Ask them questions. Tell them, David, what is your problem? Is money your problem? I want you to leverage on the power line spillover. I want you to register before those 6 people I spoke to, because they are powerful. When they come on board, they are going to recruit a lot of people. And I need you to come on board quickly. Let a person see the urgency of why he got to do it immediately. And that skill of closing will bring the person right on board. Ask yourself, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Okay, as we are about to leave this final training, okay, ask yourself, how many calls have you made today? Every day, ask yourself these questions. How many calls have you made today? Ask yourself these questions. How many posts, texts, pictures, videos have you made on your status every 1 hour? Yes, success is not a comfortable procedure. Success is not a comfortable procedure. Success is deliberate. Success is intentional. You want to do that every hour. You want something to go to the people. You want them to know that there's something going on. How many posts have you made on your social media platforms? How many people have you prospected? Have you invited? Have you followed up? How many presentations are you doing every day? How many closings are you making every day? If you don't know how to do the presentation, learn it. Watch many times those that have done the presentation. Watch it many times, and build you and learn it so that you can also present it. How many inspirational videos have you watched? How many books have you read? How many paragraphs of books have you read? What have you read today that pertains to your business? Have you been making noises on your WhatsApp page? How many people have you welcomed on your page? How many people have you congratulated on the page? These things put fire in you. Remember, there is more happiness in giving than there is in receiving. You want to give. You want to congratulate the people that are doing well. You want to honor them. And your honor will also come along the line. How many people have you welcomed? Have you congratulated on the page? How many information have you shared on your WhatsApp page, on your Telegram page? Be deliberate and be intentional about this. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, okay, do this project, this business we are doing, do it with speed and with urgency. Do it with fear and trembling. We have the best cloud service in the world. It has the best in terms of price. It has the best in terms of storage. It has the best in terms of other emailing systems. We have the best. But let me tell you a secret. You can be hungry amidst plenty of food. You can be hungry amidst plenty of food. There could be a lot of food around you and still be hungry. You can be a librarian in a library and still not read anything. You can be in a God backup with all the abundance and still get nothing. You got to run with this project. You got to throttle like an aeroplane 100%, not 30%. Don't sit down and say, I'm taking it cool. I want to work behind the scenes. No, you can't do go back up in secret. You are not a CIA in the business. You want the world to know you. You want the world to see you. You want the world to feel you. You can't delay. Don't say, I've got a time in the world. You don't. Look into the mirror. You are not getting any younger. You are growing. Time is flying. And so you want to start now. You don't want to get to the age where, at that very older age, before you say that you want to start now. This is your moment. The time that defines you is now. You got to be the true early bird member that you are. And you got to tell yourself that until I win, I will continue. Because remember this, ladies and gentlemen, so many people are watching you to fail. They're watching you. They will tell you, I told you so. I told you. I told you you're not going to make it. You got to shock them all. You got to shock them all. You got to prove them wrong. You got to tell them that you are going to shock them all. And you got to prove it. You got to be a bronze. You got to be a copper. You got to be a silver. You got to be a gold. You got to be a platinum. You got to be a sapphire. You got to be a black diamond. See, when you get there, send them your honor, your achievement. Let them see your income. The people that doubted you, the people that told you it's not going to work, the people that told you it's not going to happen, the people that told you are wasting your life, the people that told you are wasting your time, the people, you got to shock them all, I'm telling you. And let them know that this is your beginning. Because if you don't shock them, they will shock you. If you don't prove them wrong, they will prove you right. The last chapter of your life has not been written yet. You are the Alpha. You are the Omega. You are the beginning. You are the end. You define your own path and you walk in it. You are the one that will toe the line you have given to yourself. No one is coming to save you. You got to bend your ship. You got to bend all the troubles around you and go and go and go, because you are the last stop of whatever thing that is going on. And you got to tell yourself that you will not let anyone define your failure. You can choose to fail and they will not make you fail. You can choose to win and nobody will make you win. You will not depend on anyone. You will only learn from people. You will fight your own battle and you will win your own war. That this is your business. That this is your life. That this is going to happen with or without them. That this is going to happen with or without anybody. That you will prove to yourself first that you're a winner. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for all the time that you have given to us. It's a joy to have you. I want to say a big thank you to all of you who are making the comments. I am Baba Hayes. I am overwhelmed. I am so excited to see this. This is my first time of being around here. I am so elated to see all the comments that are coming here. I am on some intercontinental ballistic atomic missiles. I am on tornadoes. I'm on typhoons. I'm on hurricanes. And I am going this with you. And let us all go tell the world that we have a better way. Okay. So thank you all very much. Have a wonderful weekend and tell the world we are coming to change the face of everything. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Roland. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, David. Thank you, Tipolas. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, all of you who have been making some incredible. Thank you, Joy Richards, for your wonderful comment. Thank you, Abba Thompson, for your wonderful comment. Thank you, Tipolas, okay, for your wonderful, all of you. Thank you so much for being on this call. Let's go tell the world. Let's go tell the world. Let's go tell the world, because honestly, we are changing the face of cloud computing. We are changing the face. We are about to scatter the world all in. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend. Okay, we will meet again next week on another wonderful training. Thank you so much and have a wonderful weekend.